hat and like a giant like gold chain and like rings on his finger, and I don't know why that popped into my head.
Thug
So
life
that's how they're-
meme. Cryovain's
Okay,
got thug life meme. Come and get it, mother truckers.
Deal with it.
The shades coming down. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down.
Let's mute that.
Bloop. There we go. I got music.
I liked and retweeted.
Yep, the tweet is out. Let's see.
Oh, that's not Twitter.
And YouTube is up. Only thing I didn't do is switch over the D&D Beyond team.
Again, I guess I'm Tika.
Bam. If you want to be the cat, you be the cat. It's fine.
Is Tika a cat?
No, she's a satyr.
I know. I thought. I was like,
Travis is a cat.
She's more. She's more
oh
somewhere
yeah. I thought like something like she was like somehow permanently transformed into a cat recently, and I missed something. I'm like, what did I miss?
she's
Yeah,
more
I-
between Ashin's drinking and Pamir.
Tika
not,
has become a cat waifu. That is
Somebody cast resurrection on her. What's that? What's the one that you can come back as anything?
That would be
Reincarnate.
reincarnation, and yeah, you rolled a D100. Suddenly,
How did I
tieflings.
come back? Suddenly.
It's such a difficult because like you can basically become like if you're a wizard, you can become a Goliath and just have shit intelligence and that.
Become Tarask.
Well, no, it's a humanoid.
I know, I'm kidding. But how cool would that be, though?
Not really. They're stupid.
Well, not if
They're
you
kinda dumb.
reincarnate into
I
one.
would not want to be a Tarask if I was reincarnated.
They don't die very easy though.
But you can reverse
Everything
gravity a
else does.
Tarask, and they just kind of float there and just are worthless.
If you have that spell and know that you're fighting a Tarask.
You can polymorph them too.
Usually, when you're fighting a Tarask, you know you're fighting a Tarask.
Yeah, because apocalypse is happening.
But suddenly, Tarask.
You true polymorph a Tarask into a bunny. Permanently a bunny. You kill the bunny. No more Tarask.
Unless
kill-
it becomes the bunny
True-
in
true
Monty
polymorph.
Python's
Yeah.
Search for the Holy Grail. Look at the bones!
Still CR1.
To you.
Or sub. Well,
Hi,
Is
everyone.
it? Is it?
I'm not afraid of the bunny when I can hit it from 600 feet away.
Bunny takes dodge action and closes quickly.
Bunny has
Dodge
cover.
doesn't work for a ranged attack like that.
Yeah, it does.
You'd have to do it prior.
Sure would.
Surprise! 600 feet away, you can't see me.
You can't see it either. It's a bunny.
I'd see it in daylight, maybe.
Daylight, maybe. You got? What do you have? A spotter? Asteria's
No,
got
I just
a
have really good
makeshift-
perception.
A makeshift periscope. She's like, all right, 600 yards out.
So
Little high.
I know this other ranger named Kieran, and I'm just gonna
Ah.
borrow his crossbow.
Well, he just uses a heavy crossbow.
It's got a scope on it.
No, it doesn't. That's the Bahamut one.
Yeah, I'm gonna borrow it.
Ooh.
Go for it. It's your crossbow.
He's got the Bahamut. He's got the Bahamut on it.
It's got a
It's meant for fighting dragons,
It's got a scope.
but it gets
Sure.
used for everything.
So he did some a tinker check and did well on it, and he was able to affix a spyglass to the top of a crossbow.
Interesting.
Camera's being weird.
Look at that snowy background.
Yeah, your camera was being weird. I don't know if it's like
No
something.
more blood for the blood god,
sometimes-
huh?
No more blood for the blood god.
Blood for the
I want to play
gods.
Bloodborne.
Why would that make you want to play Bloodborne when you
Moon
can play
presence.
Warhammer?
Well, the background was like a blood moon. It made me think of the moon presence.
Oh yeah. I mean, but blood for the blood god is totally a Warhammer.
Oh, I know.
40K. Even to chaos.
Blood for the blood god. It's fine.
That.
All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes to let people file in here. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then we're gonna get started. We going to get started.
I'm making sure. So that's kind of awkward. So all of us on the screen currently are all of our characters' names except for Corrupt, who has his tag. Because I think you have them flip flopped when they do the auto swap.
Oh, maybe.
So it's Corrupt. Then we all have our normal ones for like the character. And I think when these swap over to our tags, Corrupt is going to be yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
No worries. I'm here to help.
And I'm
Hey,
still
there's
Gotiruk.
Hey,
And there's still Gotiruk.
No, that's a different one. It shouldn't be. You're not still Gotiruk. You're definitely Thorin.
Definitely said Gotiruk.
Yeah, I know it did. But I'm not using that one. There's the Thorin.
You guys,
one.
Knight's right though. He doesn't have enough time to look at all our characters because he's been fixing overlays. Oh wait.
I haven't been fixing overlays. There we go.
First time on the internet?
Full Corrupt. How does it feel?
Meh.
Switch you guys into 4.3 mode. 4.3 is going to have the same issue.
Yeah, it is. The big
Shame on
Corrupt.
you.
Shame. For shame. I'll for shame all of you. Hi. Woot.
Hi, Ma.
Oh.
Ma, get the camera.
It's not going to fix itself until later, but I did reorder it, so it's just timing off. The timing's now off a little bit, so it's fine. Anywho's, still gonna grab a drink and then we'll be right back.
Ooh, a drink sounds good. I'll be right back too.
All right, time to get pop out chat up.
Right? That's what I was doing.
Hello, pop out chat.
This week.
What's up?
Oh, he wanted us to do pop out chat for the combat maps, and I don't think we're gonna be doing any of that.
No, I do pop out chat
You just do pop out chat
because
you know?
I changed my screen up when we're doing this. I have my Discord over the other thing. I pop out chat next to it. So when we swap over to the Fist of Phandalin, I can pop out chat over the
Hey, Scorpion.
roller, so I can still read chat because I mod.
Gotcha.
How you doing?
Scorp.
We're gonna get so much stuff done tonight. We're gonna open a business. We're going to murder a dragon. We're gonna find Bamir's dad.
We're going to the Feywilds.
We're going to alter the stars in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Knight's not ready for any of this.
We're gonna slay a god.
At all.
I'm gonna say 2 gods actually.
6.
What's up, Scorp?
No, not 6.
An entire pantheon.
Yep. We're slaying an entire pantheon.
The
of
full
gods.
pantheon of
Yeah,
gods.
let's go.
Wait, we're killing gods now?
Yeah, we're killing all the Theros pantheon tonight.
Sweet. Just
Ashvin's
full
gonna
on
sit-
Kratos. I love
He's
it.
just gonna sit on the coast, just south of Neverwinter, and he's just gonna shoot out over the ocean and kill all the gods from Theros.
Until the Tromo Kratos comes and goes on top of Ashvin.
Tromocrates.
Squish.
Gee. Yep. Okay. Put that there and there and there. Just going home from work, eating donuts, nutty bars, and turkey sticks. I mean, that sounds like a smorgasbord of all kinds of fun stuffs.
All right then.
You hear nothing.
But we
I
did.
went to a restaurant today for lunch, and got a Reuben.
Ooh.
But it was called. They didn't call it a Reuben. They called it a pickled Rachel.
Okay.
So they made their own sauce and stuff, and it just had like a pickled coleslaw on it. And I think it was an in-house made pickle because it was weird.
Oh,
But
homemade goodies, huh?
yeah,
Is
it's
it weird
kinda
in a
like
good way?
I could see where some people would think so, but it was very vinegar forward for me. And
Carrie likes that. She likes vinegar.
Vinegar. All right.
Hmm?
All right.
I
You
know,
like
like-
vinegar on stuff like salt and vinegar chips and pickles.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
But this was like a sharp, like very white vinegar
oh
pop.
Ooh,
Ah, yes, the
interesting.
kind that you just drink normally.
no, I drink the apple cider vinegar. Thank you.
Y'all are intense in a bunch of different ways. But that being said, we're
No,
gonna
I live in
go
a house,
ahead.
not a tent. What do you think this is?
Just drink straight vinegar and rock candy.
I eat lemons.
Just cut up your mouth.
I mean, lemons are one thing. I don't know. All right. Well, while we get started here, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick shout out to our monthly partner, Armada Games. And go ahead and run a quick spot for them if you guys haven't heard of him about to. This month, Dungeon Nytes is partnering with Armada Games to bring you our monthly giveaway. Armada Games, located in Tampa, Florida, has been serving the community for over 14 years, catering to board games, card games, minis, and RPGs. For all you dice dragons out there, they boast the best collection of dice in the city, with over 400 unique sets available in acrylic, metal, and semi-precious stones, including the upcoming Nebula line from Chessex. Shop online now at shoparmada.com. So many dice there at the end. Shoparmada.com. Anyway, so go ahead and hit the start recording button. Oh, look at that. And the music was... Good evening, Wizard. Speak of the Wizard. Speak of the Armadas. Right there. What's going on, Wizard? All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dungeon Nytes, our weekly dose of D&D from us to you. Last week on Dungeon Nytes, we had a lot to say goodbye to one of our characters, Gotiruk, and he was laid to rest. There was a funeral. Words were said. Commemorations were made. The name of the party was altered in remembrance to be the Sword of Phandalin, no longer the Fist of Phandalin, which I actually really, really dig. So kudos to our bard for barding. But we're actually going to
bard.
Bard's going to bard. We're going to pick up right where we left off. Last week, it was nighttime. The bulk of the town and party, after seeing Gotiruk buried in Edelmath's apple orchard, made their way back to the tavern. Asteria and Ashin stayed by the fresh grave of Gotiruk. And we'll pick up with you two.
When is enough enough?
Oh,
Do you ever feel like maybe you've seen too much of something?
a little bit.
I think I've seen too many friends die.
We have to keep going though, Rasheen.
At what cost, though?
Can't answer that question.
I know. I know I'm not going to stop until this dragon is taken care of. This home we've created here is more valuable to me than any amount of gold. And I'm not prepared to lose any more of it than what has already been lost. I'm gonna miss him.
I will do.
I never did finish teaching him Elvish. There's something I have to do if you'd like to come with me.
Not just yet. I have one more thing I want to do. Asteria takes out her star map that she's had, and there's a new drawing on it that she made. Then she's going to pray to Sehanine and talk to Sehanine about the bear constellation that she created on her map.
Asteria, you feel an interesting connection with Sehanine, a little different than what you're normally used to. She's been very direct with you in the recent months, but tonight you feel that she kind of is sharing in your sorrow. And while she doesn't speak, you feel kind of a presence and an energy around you, almost like arms wrapped around you. And as you look up to the sky and you see the moon, you begin to see stars shine brighter in the constellation that you've drawn. Almost like they're being burned into the sky.
You gotta show me where you learned how to do that.
A long story. Really haven't shared with anyone yet.
It's beautiful.
Where are we going?
I just need to go by Master Adamath's shed really quick.
She rolls up her map, star map, and puts it back.
I will stand up and then offer a hand to pull her up.
Well, let's go then.
Okay. Once we get over to the shed, I'm kind of looking at the pieces of wood that are left over from when Ashin made Gotiruk's coffin. And he's going to kind of feel his own face a little bit and then find a piece that kind of fits the general size. And he will cut what he needs and then take that piece of wood and carry it back with him back to the tavern. That's all I needed, Asteria. I just needed this piece of wood.
What do you need the piece of wood for?
Making something.
Okay. Did we go find everyone else?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for a drink. And then I will make my way out of his shed and close it up and walk with Hysteria back to the tavern.
Making your way back to the tavern, crossing the green. Occasionally you look up. You can still see the fresh constellation in the shape of the bear. As you get to the tavern, the mood seems to shift from more of a somber tone to that of people happily remembering Gotiruk. As you enter the Five Finger Tavern to hear kind of a shift to music. People are sharing drinks, telling stories. I remember when he picked up all those rocks from that old manor up on the hill and brought them and helped us build that wall. It would have taken us 10 times longer if it weren't for him. More and more and more. It's probably the most full you've ever seen the tavern.
I am looking for Leif and Bamir.
Oh, well, that's a fun story. Bamir, where are you?
Bamir is going between telling stories on the stage and serving drinks at the bar, just to help in any way possible. Because, like you said, this is the fullest this tavern has ever been.
Cool.
Right now, he's probably serving drinks.
Where's Green Tea Leif?
Yeah, a ladder Leif. Leif would have went invisible, and he would have went up to Gotiruk's room.
Okay.
So he will be in
I wouldn't
Gotiruk's
know where
room.
he is.
Yeah, he will be in Gotiruk's room.
I'm gonna go to the stage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at the patronage in the bar.
See a lot of members of the town guard that are off duty, that are there, that look up and all of a sudden have a panic look on their face.
So, I have a story for you. How Gotiruk and I almost got a little in over our heads and shared what might be considered a little bit of guilt. You see, we went hunting once. We were only going for a deer. That's not what we brought home. We were beset upon by an owl bear. Much to our surprise. Ruined our hunt. But we brought the owl bear home. It didn't matter what kind of situations we put ourselves in. Gotiruk was very good at thinking on his feet. And he had some brass stones. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Hey, can I get a drink?
Coming.
Asteria's gonna try to pull him off the stage.
Just get off the stage. Ashin, what? Good try, Ashin. Let the
Thorn's
bar
gonna-
do something. Let go.
Thorn's gonna pop in to Rhoda good. He is sauced. Thorn is absolutely sauced in the corner.
Oh boy.
I never thought I'd see a drunk Goliath. Ashin.
A lot of alcohol.
It happens. And they're notoriously fun to deal with when drunk.
You're gonna see Droop look from across the stage and see you mispronounce Gotiruk's name, and he is going to go helmet red eyes mode and just glare at Thorin. His name was Gotiruk. That one's cut off in the corner. No more for him.
You're no fun.
I'm gonna take him to bed.
Asteria's gonna go over the Droop. Like, it's okay, Droop. Come here, I want to show you something.
Hold on, I have a story. The first time I ever met Gotiruk, I thought he was gonna kill me. I was
I think
hiding
that
under a
experience is
bed.
shared by most of us.
That's probably true. He was really big. Anyway, so I was hiding under a bed after being tortured by some bugbears very, very mercilessly, and Gotiruk came in and like killed them. And then Asteria, who was in the shape of a wolf, looked at me and I thought she was gonna eat my face. And then they all saw how scared I was and were really nice to me. And I never knew what that was like. So, yeah. Gotiruk was awesome, and we should all drink lots. I miss him. I miss my friend. But you be nice to this tavern, because it was his tavern too.
It's okay, Droop. Come follow me. He
Okay.
grabs him.
Good.
It's just gonna take him.
And he basically just like crumbles into this little like weeping puddle. This is walking
She'll
with
just
you.
carry him with her. She's gonna show him the constellation that's above the tree now.
Oh. What's that?
The gift from Sehanine.
Is that a bear?
It is.
Wait a minute, you can control stars?
Kind of. It's new. Yeah.
What the f? Asteria, you're awesome.
Thanks, Droop. Let's go have some more drinks.
I don't know
Back
if I
inside.
should. I get a little emotional. Thanks for doing that for Gotiruk.
It's okay.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, it's okay. Come on.
You guys aren't gonna see, but when everyone goes to bed that night, Droop is going to sneak into Gotiruk's room and sleep on his bed.
That's fine.
Or
I'll probably
under his
be
bed.
out. I'll probably be out by then.
Next.
Come back inside. Bamir's on a stage singing a song. What do you do with the drunken half orc? What do you do with the drunken half orc? What do you do with the drunken half orc early in the morning? Just move out of the way of the hangry half orc. Move out of the way of the hangry half orc. Move out of the way of the hangry half orc early in the morning.
Hey! And you feed him salmon?
What do you do with a drunken goblin? What do you do with a drunken goblin? What do you do with a drunken goblin early in the morning? Keep him away from the hangry half orc. Keep him away from the hangry half orc. Keep him away. Don't let it get eaten by the hangry half orc early in the morning.
He surely loved to eat.
He did. Leif, were you talking?
No?
No,
I'm
I thought I
not.
saw your lips
I'm
moving.
no, I'm in Gotiruk's room.
Thorin, do you need help getting upstairs?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
He's totally not fine. Fine.
Come on.
I don't need
Put
your
that.
help. Yeah. He's gonna try to stand and start walking on his own.
You need a dex check on that, my friend.
He's gonna
And
Oh,
Ashin, I need a strength check.
Oh,
Because
that'll be
he's
fun.
only enormous.
it's only 6'7" and like
Yeah.
300 pounds.
6'7".
Is that
Oh god, he's hitting the floor.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a 13.
Well,
I'm falling for sure. He's
Thorn,
7'7".
oh, you're 7'7", not 6'7".
Thorn, you trip over your leg, and Ashin, you go to catch him, and you initially are able to kind of get into a squat, and you see a couple guys run over to help you kind of pick him up, and you're able to regain kind of an arm around the waist because, you know, his legs only come up to your shoulders, and you're able to walk him upstairs as he's kind of crawling. Thorn's just kind of grabbing each step as he goes.
Fortunately, you can walk 2 steps ahead of him and, you know, get to a shoulder level.
I promise I'm not going to bang your head off the stairs. Thunk, 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 thunk. Is this how I am when I'm really drunk?
Not quite as heavy.
Nowhere near as heavy.
You wear
but
leather.
Leif, while you're up in Gotiruk's room, you hear this absolute ruckus occurring
Barb.
on the stairs
Yeah,
outside.
it's fine.
But what are you up to in Gotiruk's room?
Leif didn't get that far, but he's in Gotiruk's room. He's just kind of... He's still invisible. He literally has the invisibility spell going. But, just kind of glancing around. He never really got to be in Gotiruk's room very much. So this is kind of like the first time he's actually was, like, ever in there. Assume it's just a plethora of weapons. What does he see?
A lot of weapons, a lot of stuff to care for weapons.
Yeah.
Very disheveled bed that he did not care about whatsoever. But the place is a mini armory.
Is it just, like, a mess, or is it, like, organized?
The weapons themselves are organized. Everything
Okay.
else is not.
Okay. He's gonna start cleaning and organizing the non-weapons then. Making the bed, prestidigitationing.
I'm gonna like open up the door to my room that I've lent to Thorin. Then we'll take him in there and dump him on the bed. Go to sleep, big guy.
He'll curl up and be out before you finish that sentence.
The bed holds up.
It's only like 600 pounds if I count my equipment.
Full plate.
What bed?
Exactly. Luckily, the Five Finger Tavern has been, you know, refurbished and remodeled recently, and only the best was brought in by Halia to do the job. It's a
Right off
sturdy
of that
bed.
bed.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna look at the fellows that helped me carry him up the stairs. Thanks, guys.
We got you, Ashin. Just don't tell Moira, all right? We've got post in a bit. And we're not as bad off as his mate here, but We certainly want to pour a few out for our brother Gotiruk.
Tell Moira what?
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Asheen takes a mental note to tell her. I'm just kidding.
Can Leif like search Gotiruk's room and just see if there's anything like important that he had in there? Like that's maybe seemed important besides a weapon to him?
Nothing in his room.
Nothing. It's just weapons and
Yep.
okay.
Any notes,
Yeah.
maybe?
As I'm coming out of my old room, am I able to hear?
Well, the doors. If once he's on cleaning, the door's opening. He's still invisible, but a door just was like. So you probably heard that. He's not being stealthy.
Okay.
How deep in the drink are you now, Asheen?
I don't think anybody's handed me a drink yet.
Okay, good. If you were, we were going to have some fun. But no, you're fine.
I'm headed there now. I will go downstairs to the bar and I will get a pint of mead.
You reach behind the bar and grab one for yourself because Droop is a sobbing mess with hysteria right now.
Bamir's frantically trying to keep up with everybody else. I think Toblin's probably there too.
Do you need help, Amir?
Oh no, I've got this. He's
Oh, all
downing
right, fine.
Six pints, and handing them out, sliding some down the bar.
Well, if you got it, I mean, that's fine.
This is an easy day. Try working a bar in Waterdeep.
I've never been.
Oh, I don't recommend it. I'm just kidding. I do.
I mean, it can't be like that place where we met Jerry.
That place where we met Jerry wasn't so bad.
I'm also going to drop invisibility and start heading down the stairs.
As you head downstairs, Leif.
Yeah.
You kind of see you see the scene before you, right? Asteria's off with Droop in a corner. Droop's kind of crying. Bamir's shuffling drinks all over the place. Asheen just sits down at the bar with a drink in hand. A couple of the other guardsmen saw him come to the bar and they kind of moved out of the way to give him a spot.
Do I see Hallie at all, or is she not here tonight?
She's not there.
That's okay. That means I know two places she would be. Okay, well. I'm just gonna kind of like glance and see everybody. Most people don't even recognize me at this point, probably. Same clothes, but, a ladron. Yeah, just gonna...
I will say Leif did notice that she was at the funeral amongst the townsfolk,
I figured.
but she has not decided to come to the tavern.
When I see you coming down the stairs, I'm gonna look at you and be like, "Come here."
But I have to go.
Do you want some company? Okay. I'm gonna drink,
He's gonna start walking.
and I will get up from my chair and kind of walk with Leif.
Okay, I'm leaving the tavern. I'm going either to the miners' exchange first, and if she's not there, I'm going to her house.
It's late enough to she's probably not at the minor exchange. So when you go, you kind of ask,
house.
and they're like, "Sorry, Master Leif, she's gone home for the evening."
All right then. You really don't need to call me Master Leif. Just Leif is fine.
Sure thing, Master Leif.
Turns. Ashin, do you need to talk to me about something? As he like leaves the minor exchange and starts going to her house.
No. Not really.
Ashin, what did we talk about lying?
I'm not lying. I just wanted to not be in the bar.
Okay. Well, I was gonna go talk to Halia.
Oh, that works. I'd like to talk to her too. That's fine. I mean, unless you're having a private conversation. I mean, it's, you know.
I mean, it wasn't intended to have company.
You'll never see me there.
I think that makes it worse.
I'm right here though, and I touch his shoulder.
There's
His left
streetlights.
shoulder.
Okay, no, I'm
Phandalin.
not.
You-
Ashin,
you're
I'm not.
invisible.
Oh, okay. There's like, yeah, but I figured there'd be like torchlights and stuff going.
I'm right here. See?
Ashin, I'm gonna get out a torch. I'm gonna tie it to your hip at this point.
Please don't. I don't want to burn my armor.
I'd say wait outside, but you'd probably just eavesdrop.
I mean, if it's really a private conversation, I don't have to go. I just didn't really want to be alone, and I didn't really want to be in the tavern, and everybody's kind of busy, and
I just have to drop something off to her. It's really not going to take long. So if you want to just wait outside for like 5 minutes.
sure.
Okay. Start saying there.
We make a pretty good team.
What?
I said we make a pretty good team.
I mean, we're just walking to... are we talking about the dragon?
In general. Like
The party?
our group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Thorin?
I've never had any bad dealings with Goliaths.
But I don't know what him being a Goliath would have to do with any of that.
I don't know him very well.
Okay.
But he seems
Nice.
like a good. Yeah, he seems like a good man.
He has a drinking problem.
Is it really a problem though?
Maybe to him.
I mean, we can talk to him about it.
Actually, I know you're not the best with people. That's kind of like around the campfire, maybe after we've killed a dragon kind of talk. Not a, hey, we met you 2 days ago. Tell us your life problems.
I wouldn't be that blunt about it. It's more of a, hey, I know we just met, but tell me a little about yourself.
I think you're missing the point. It's about length of time, not tact on this one. Unless he wants to tell us.
I can be tactful,
In combat, maybe.
not tactical. Tactful.
Okay. If you say so. I assume I've gotten Hallie's at this point.
Yeah, you guys sort of saunter through the streets as you guys are having this conversation, and you do find yourself in front of Helios.
Okay. Just goes knock. Yeah, just wait out. Just knock, knock, knock.
After a moment, the door opens. Oh. Hello there, Leif. Ashin. It's a little bit
Hi.
late, but what can I do for you?
I just need to talk to you about something important, and he promised he wouldn't eavesdrop, and then I'll be out of your hair.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to you too, but it can wait until morning if you're in the midst of your sleep.
Well, you're here now, so we might as well take care of this. Ashin, feel free to come inside. My office in my home is secure. Leif, please, step inside.
Okay.
Sure.
She's going to kind of take you through the normal sitting area that you normally are at, and kind of down a hallway. No, she kind of motions for you to kind of sit in her kind of main entryway where there's a few chairs.
I sit.
Leaf, you go down this hallway, and she opens up a door, and as soon as you go through and she shuts it, you feel almost like the sound is sucked out of the room momentarily.
Alex.
If we need to be secure, Leif, this room in my office here will certainly provide that for us. It has special enchantments on it. What can I do for you?
That is fancy. Well, he sits. I assume she has a desk or something that she's sitting behind.
Table.
Table. Just had to talk to you about Zentarum things. Anyway, and he's going to reach into his bag. He's going to pull out the code book, and there's the emblem of the Zentarum on top of it, and slides it across the table to her.
What's this, Leif?
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what that is.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. What are you implying?
Well, inside the cover, there's a letter, and that's what I'm implying.
You trying to leave?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've done almost everything there is to do here, and just was kind of looking to next steps in my life. After the dragon, that is. Don't worry, that take precedence. After that, though, I'm probably not needed here.
Oh, I mean, Leif, the Zentarum is a worldwide organization. You can be needed anywhere that you are. It seems a bit odd that you would think that we specifically needed you just here.
I won't be entirely available anywhere in the Sword Coast.
I'm confused. Do you plan on going somewhere else?
Many places else, yes.
And you don't feel that your connection to the Zentarum could be beneficial to you in that capacity?
Not in the slightest. Not for this. Which is surprising.
She's
for most people.
Very bewildered and a little offended.
It's a bit hard to explain, but it's not something that the Zentarum has access to. So no.
Leif, I'm honestly not sure how to handle this. Okay. I get it. If you don't want to be affiliated with the organization anymore, then I guess we'll have to abide by that. You have been an impeccable asset to the organization, and we will miss you deeply. That said, I feel like our partnership and what we've been able to work to do here in Phandalin has been incredibly mutually beneficial, and we are going to miss you terribly.
I appreciate it. I am very happy for when I was living in Mirabar. You know, the Zentarum kind of somewhat taking me in, but it gave me this. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have met Gundren, and I wouldn't have went to Phandalin, and I wouldn't have met these people, and I wouldn't have done anything for the city. Probably would have just ended up wandering around. And yeah, so I appreciate it. Everything. There's before I go, I will talk to you one last time before after Cryovain is dealt with. The letter will talk about what that entails, and at that time, yeah, you can decide what you want to do with all that.
Yeah, I suppose I will. Not that you need it at this point, but if there's... Again, just because you are making this decision does not change our stance towards helping you and the Fist rid us of this dragon problem, which I understand is still a priority for you. That being said, we expect to continue to work close with you through the Miners' Exchange and the rest of the Fist doing everything that we can to support you and strengthen Phandalin's position within the region.
Well, I figured, and I appreciate it. And they're gonna still need you. And yeah. Well, none of my party really knows. Most likely that I'm part of the Zentarum. So don't have to worry about that too much. Probably.
I would assume not. I'm glad that you have kept our secret well, Leif. If there's nothing else, I suppose I will see you out.
Perfect. And he will stand up. It really has been great working with you, Halia. You are... I'm trying to word this properly. Very determined, and you get things done, and I respect that a lot out of you.
She's going to kind of reach across the table and kind of put her hand on top of your hand. Thank you for noticing, Leif.
Of course. Not as perceptive as Ashin and everything, but at least good with people. Usually. And
I try to be. It's not always... Not everything always goes to plan.
That's life, and that's the fun of it, right?
Can be. Can be.
Well, right now it's probably not going tonight. It's not going as planned either. So I'm sorry about that. And
No.
he's going to
No,
pat
it's
the
not.
top of her hand and have it on her hand for a second, and then pull away.
She's going to kind of recoil slightly in frustration and then continue to motion towards the door. As she
You will-
opens up the door to her office, you feel like kind of this kind of pressurization happen. Almost like the air is back to normal again. As she walks out, all right, Leif and I have concluded our business on Sheen. If you will right this way, please.
Sure. And I'll get up and follow.
Leif
Leif-
will wait outside.
Yeah, you're free to sit or wait outside, either or.
He goes outside and he just kind of waits and looks at the sky. I'm just gonna check. He would have looked at the sky anyway, but he maybe notices.
Oh, you notice. They are.
There's a,
the
there's a
stars
bear.
are- stars are extremely bright tonight. Especially
always
those
a-
ones.
Was there always a bear up there? And then Ashin.
Ashin, Haley escorts you back down into her office, and you can have a very similar sensation where as you walk in, the air feels heavier and almost muted. Please, sit, Ashin. What can I do for you? She kind of takes Leif's things and moves them into a drawer.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see them.
Oh, you'll see it. She's not trying to hide it. She's just kind of, it's almost like she's like,
Oh,
Ashin would
14.
see that she would be like tidying up a desk, is really all it would be. And you would have no idea what those things were anyway.
Right. It's Haley, it's been a rough few days.
You're telling me. I can't imagine the loss that you are going through right now, Ashin, but Gotiruk was a cherished friend to many of us.
So I have a request.
All right, if I can help you, I will help you.
Does your friend who does the tattoos do traditional tattoos in the non-magic variety?
I can certainly ask her.
I'm interested in a commission.
I'll write it down and I will have to get back to you.
Okay. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but my observation of you is that you are a rather well connected individual.
You could say that.
I would perhaps seek some assistance in helping to guarantee our victory from more of an offensive standpoint rather than defense, which you have already helped greatly. Don't get me wrong.
I'm listening.
It's a dragon, and I'm not entirely certain that my bow is enough against a dragon.
Well, there are 4 or 5 of you that are up to this task, is there not?
There is, but again, it's a dragon. And we've had run-ins with 2, and both experiences were eye-opening.
Continue.
I just wonder if you might know of where I can maybe get a bow that's a little better.
I can certainly put some feelers out in my network and see what I can come up with.
That would be wonderful. And
not sure what we'll be able to find on any kind of a short notice, but
okay. And if you remember the last time you and I spoke in private, I had made an offer to you that if you should ever need my help. That still stands. Regardless of whether or not you're able to help me, my offer is still on the table.
You're going to see her kind of sitting there, and she will have closed her eyes and is kind of doing this, rubbing her head. You know, Asheen, I may have an offer for you. I've seen how incredibly capable you and the Fist are, and you have undoubtedly just...
Sword. Yeah, we are no longer the Fist of Phandalin.
Did that literally change this evening?
It changed. Admittedly, the moment Gotiruk died. But officially, it changed today. The word maybe hasn't gotten around everywhere yet, but yeah, we are now going to go by the Sword of Phandalin.
She's going to pick up a pen on her desk, and you're going to see her scribble down something that looks like sword. Well, it's certainly less punny than the Fist. I like it.
we are also, I believe, taking to calling the guards of Phandalin the shield.
It's themed. I like
Indeed.
it. Maybe we can add something to the uniforms. Ashin,
Sure.
I am open to the possibility of us being a bit more candid with one another. I get
Okay.
the feeling that you are no stranger to dealing in the shadows.
I mean, no.
Ashin, the organization that backs the Miners' Exchange is a very wealthy and well-connected organization. We routinely look to strengthen our positions in various areas that we are trying to influence for the betterment of those areas and also the betterment of the organization. If you are really interested in helping me and helping Phandalin, I would be open to the possibility of allowing you the ability to join this organization. In fact, we would be extremely lucky to have someone with your talents and influence in Phandalin, a position that we are obviously very invested in.
Okay.
I think it best if we deal with matters at hand first, but once we deal with this dragon, we should talk more about this. And I can give you more information about this organization and finalize whether or not you would like to join. Unless you feel it necessary to fast-track that process.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know a whole lot about your organization. Just whispers and murmurs in the dark, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
But for the betterment of the region and for the city of Phandalin, I think we're probably in agreement.
Okay. Then are you ready to do this?
I don't have to do anything weird, do I?
Depends on your definition of weird.
Oh, okay.
One moment, please.
Sure.
She's going to get up and leave the room, and she's going to walk out to kind of look for Leif.
He is kind of just outside, kind of stargazing.
She sees you outside, and she just kind of opens the door. Leif, Ashin and I are going to be a few moments more. If you want to head back, he will probably be able to catch up with you soon.
I'll be
Or
here.
you can feel free to wait here. Just letting you know it's going to be a bit more.
That's fine.
Okay. She's going to shut the door and go back. Ashin, when she comes back, she has in her hand 2 vials and a piece of parchment.
Okay.
The piece of parchment she lays down in front of you. It's sealed with a wax seal of the Zentarum. Ashin, if you're serious about this, we have a particular way about securing information and allowing people the opportunity to join. There's a component of trust that we require.
What do you need of me?
I need you to drink what's in this vial. Once that's done, you'll have exactly 3 minutes to review that document and make your decision.
All right.
She hands you the vial.
I'll take it and I'll like pop it open, sniff it. Is it pungent?
It has almost no odor, and she's going to lean back in her chair, looking very intently at you.
And after I sniff it, I'll drink it.
Once you do, she pulls out an hourglass and flips it. Ashin, you have 3 minutes to review this document and make a decision. At the end of which time you'll either be asleep and wake up tomorrow in your bed, remembering nothing of what happened here, or I'll give you the other vial, and we will continue this partnership.
Okay. And he will start reading.
Essentially what the document says is kind of a quick kind of Cliff's Notes version of the Zentarum. Basically just saying if it is your desire to join the Zentarum, then you will be expected to fulfill certain duties when called upon. You will be expected to help fortify the positions and interests of the Zentarum across all of Faerun and other territories as needed. In exchange, you will be given access to items and wealth without measure, as long as it aligns with the interests of the Zentarum.
Okay. I'll look at her with a nod.
Make sure you read the last bit.
Sure.
It's just going to mention that secrecy is of the utmost importance to the organization. Those that are caught leaking secrets will pay the ultimate price, and that is understood. There are agents everywhere that can help you, but they can also hold each other accountable. And you might be called upon to hold others account for the sake of the Zentarum.
Okay.
If you're agreeable with these terms, Ashin, you can take this knife. She pulls out a knife and sticks it on the desk. Please.
I take it.
Just a finger and a drop. And points to a section on the bottom with a kind of circle drawn in it.
And
already has your name written underneath.
wow, that got there quick. And I will prick my thumb with it and then roll my thumb in the spot.
She's going to lean across the table and hand you the second vial. Welcome to the Zentarum, Ashin. What you've seen us do for the fist is, well, sword, is only the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that I will tell you, and there's so much more that we will achieve together to make Phandalin the beacon on the Sword Coast. Just wait and see.
Okay. I drank the second vial.
And I look forward to working with you.
Me too.
She's going to reach out her hand.
He does the same.
She's going to shake your hand and then with her other hand motion to the door.
I will move to the door.
She's going to escort you out and kind of open the door. All right. Well, thank you for that conversation, Oshin. I will do my best to help you and assist in any way I can with Cryovain. I will see if I can get that item that you require.
Thank you. Get some sleep.
I will. Thank you. I'll see you both soon, no doubt.
Sure.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
And you are out on the street.
Did you want me to send you Leif's letter?
Yes, please.
Sent.
Yeah. It's an actual letter. And well, Discord form now, but anyway. How'd it go, Oshin?
Fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Took a little bit longer. What you had to talk to her about?
I want another tattoo.
Oh.
And not in magical in nature, and I was asking her if her friend could possibly perform that for me.
Yeah, she's really good. Are you looking to continue your Chevresh one, or
That one's a little automated. I don't have any control over that.
Just gross. Okay.
I'm looking more for something specific to commemorate our fallen friend.
Got it. Speaking of which, do you know there's a bear in the sky?
I was there when Asteria did it.
Is there 2 stars in the sky?
Apparently, and it's fucking badass.
For being like 5 foot tall, really nice elf lady, she's really scary.
You should have seen her the night I met her.
Okay.
She literally fought off werewolves.
Good to know. Yeah, no, we've seen her. She literally conjures big clouds and brings lightning down on people.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be on that business end.
Not really.
Nope.
Well,
Shall we get back?
sure. Did anything else you want to do out here tonight?
I would love some tea.
Okay, I have tea. I can go make some. I'll head back to the tavern.
You make your way back to the tavern. At this point, things seem to be dying down a little bit.
Question. Did Leif have to do what Oshin did before, originally? I assume in Mirabar? Because he did not in Mirabar.
No.
Okay. Very different.
You were recruited by a different method.
So I just get to fill out this nice survey.
No, again, in Mirabar, you were pretty much taken in and given jobs.
It's a mining city, yeah.
So their tactics with you were extremely task oriented. So think of it as more of you were kind of doing things for them, and as they saw that you were useful, they then kind of gave you more information about and said, hey, we're the Zentarum, we're an organization, we don't talk about it. Here's this thing and this thing, and can keep doing jobs for us and it'll keep working out well for you.
Yeah. So I figured.
She's bringing Ashin in at a different level.
Yeah. Drink this potion, we all go home and you forget about all this.
I mean, essentially, I would say that realistically, Ashin knows more about the organization now than Leif ever did.
Oh yeah, of course. Leif did not know much about the Zentarum.
Exactly. So, it's interesting.
Very interesting dynamic, but gonna get in. What's up, Ashin?
Do you have any like cherry blossoms for tea?
I think I have a bit more of that tea. Like I said, it's more of a special occasion tea. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a little bit more.
You know what? I think I'd rather have like some jasmine.
I can do jasmine. I have to get more. Okay, so remember the one I gave the Venom Fame? All my jasmine tea.
What?
Yeah, I have more in my room, but I just have to go get it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be back.
I'm gonna go check on Asteria.
After she wants some tea, I'm gonna
Sure.
run up the stairs, go back to my room, and get more tea I have stashed away in there. Look, I spent basically like 5 gold worth of tea, which is essentially like probably like a quarter of the Boston Tea Party already.
And I will make my way over to, I'm assuming Asteria and Droop are still in the corner.
No, Droop kind of was able to collect himself and started helping Bamir around the tavern.
I feel better when I'm doing things. Helps to take my mind off of it.
What'd we say, Droop? No tears in the ale.
I know.
Definitely no snot.
I'm trying. I'm
What did we
trying.
learn about tissues? Oh, handkerchiefs.
Yeah. I've gone through like 7 already.
And they're the most disgusting handkerchiefs I've ever seen. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
trying
don't
to do better.
apologize. Get it all out in a
Okay.
handkerchief.
I'm gonna go and take care of table 10. Okay. I'm going.
Hi, Asteria.
Hi. You guys were gone for a while.
Yeah.
What happened to your thumb?
Did you get the answers you needed?
So I asked, I mean, Leif and I didn't talk a whole lot, just a little bit, but I kind of want to get a tattoo to commemorate Gotiruk, and so I asked Halia if her friend was able to do that.
Asteria knows.
Gonna be great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super excited about
It was
this.
at that moment he knew he f***ed up.
I also feel kind of
Wait a second. The Zendara works with darkness. Wait.
so. I asked her if she knew where I could find a new bow.
Okay.
Everybody with their amazing ability to do magic, and I have sticks that are sharpened to a point that I fling at stuff.
Advantage than any of us with.
So I asked for her help in finding me a better bow.
Okay. Did you say how long it was going to take?
She didn't. In fact, I kind of got the feeling that maybe she might have to do a little digging first. Which is fine. I don't mind waiting, you know. I was hoping to have something before the dragon fight, but if we gotta do it this way, we gotta do it this way.
We didn't really have a plan for that yet.
We really should come up with one.
I think that can wait until tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not trying to do that now. Oh, by the way, do you want some tea?
Sure.
Yeah, Leif's gonna get some jasmine tea, and we're gonna have some tea.
Like 2 minutes later, like tray and everything comes outside.
Hey, look, he's got tea.
Yeah. I have a lot of tea in my room. Do you know the nightstand next to my bed that's just kind of like the cloth that goes over?
No,
It's like 3-4 feet high.
I've only been in your room twice, so no.
Oh. That literally, as you lift the cloth up, it's just a crate full of tea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Prepared are you?
Like I said, I spent a lot of gold on tea a while ago. And you can't just carry it around everywhere, so I just kind of leave it in my room. I just take like pouches of it in my bag as we go places.
We have like a bag of holding you can put all your tea in.
Yeah. We have to go through that soon, don't we?
I want to do it in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, tea?
Tea.
It's jasmine. Yeah. Assyria, the bear. That was really cool. Actually, told me you did that.
I had drawn it on my map and asked Stephanie if she could create it for Gotiruk.
Looks up again. Well, it was nice.
You know, I hope Gotiruk knows just how much the people in Phandalin loved him. And continue to love him, because that'll never stop.
I think after, the month of stuff before Cryovain happened, I think he knew.
I hope so. What's your favorite kind of tea, Leif?
Well, honestly, I don't really have a favorite tea. I mean, I have like go-tos that are just kind of easier to come by or more, just nice for the mood. Like mint teas, they're kind of nice for the morning. Jasmine teas, afternoon, evening teas. Sometimes chamomile at night. Cherry blossom, special occasions. It's just kind of, I like tea.
Do you think that you could make some tea for me that I could keep in a bottle to drink whenever I want?
I mean, yeah, it will be. Now, if you let tea sit out for like 30 minutes and it's just really lukewarm, it's just going to be like that, if you're okay with that.
I mean, I would probably drink it cold if it got cold. I'm just saying.
What kind of tea do you want?
Just a black tea, nothing special.
I mean, I've got a lot of black tea.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I had some. I mean, I can just give you some tea. It's not hard to do. You just put the loose leaves into this little pouch. You put it into the drink and just let it sit there.
You're gonna see Ashin reach into his coat and pull out his flask.
Mm.
And he's going to dump it out on the floor.
Was that the good stuff?
It was.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. You just kind of poured that out in front of a druid onto the ground. I don't think the ground wanted that.
It's just whiskey.
It's something worse.
Is it though?
Yes. Just because my liver is stouter than yours.
Sure. Yeah, here. Let me see your flask.
I hand it to him.
If I just look into it. Precipitation, it is completely cleaned out of any residual whiskey. Okay, just water's fine. And here, actually, I do have some, and reaches in, and it's just what's comparable to D&D equivalent of Earl Grey.
Okay. It's kind of what I was shooting for.
This goes really well by itself if you just want it as like a breakfast tea. You can also mix it with vanilla. If you have vanilla, that's kind of hard to come by, but if you ever find some, it works.
Just the way that it is, please.
Okay.
Well,
Here you go.
speaking of teas, we're going to go ahead and grab our break for the evening.
Okay.
Ma'am. So, use the restroom if you need to. Grab a drink, refill whatever you got to do. Refill on your snacks, and we can say what's up to chat after we say what's up to our monthly Potter Armada Games. This month, Dungeon Nytes is partnering with Armada Games to bring you our monthly giveaway. Armada Games, located in Tampa, Florida, has been serving the community for over 14 years, catering to board games, card games, minis, and RPGs. For all you dice dragons out there, they boast the best collection of dice in the city, with over 400 unique sets available in acrylic, metal, and semi-precious stones, including the upcoming Nebula line from Chessex. Shop online now at shoparmada.com. shoparmada.com. Anyway, Glenn, I'm doing good, man. How are you? Upcast crew, thank you so much for the raid. Guys, I had to play with Jarrett, one of the DMs from Upcast crew, on Wednesday night. We were playing some Valheim. And speaking of the Falcon Punch, he was essentially going One Punch Man, going Saitama-sama in Valheim, just punching everything. And it was fantastic.
That's
Final
hilarious.
blow on Eikthyr, punch. It's great.
Hey, you
It's
guys can
great.
just barely see the top, of my dog's head on Cos Payne's camera.
Oh,
Just
it's
for
a
a
puppy.
second.
It's a puppy brain. I'm gonna grab another beverage, and I shall be right back.
That was fun. Oh, is it out or is it the demo? I forget.
Is that a new game or an expansion to the last one that came out?
It's a new one.
Sweet. I may take a look at it.
I never really got into the Monster Hunter games, to be honest, so not really my thing. I'm really looking forward to when they bring Diablo 2 to the Switch. Pretty excited about that.
I love me some Diablo 2.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna buy it both on the Switch and on the PC because I love it both ways. Or I love playing. it on
Okay,
PC,
phrasing.
but- It's a video game.
That sounds tasty.
Mashed potatoes and stuffing. But it's not Thanksgiving.
Why does it have to be Thanksgiving to have stuffing?
I don't know.
Man, I could it's funny because usually a couple times a year,
But I guess I think you mean dressing, because unless you're cooking it inside a bird, it's dressing. That's
Sure.
Wait, what are we cooking inside a bird?
Stuffing.
Oh, okay.
You make stuffing inside a bird.
Yeah.
make dressing
It's the
inside-
same
Hence the
stuff.
stuff.
It's the same stuff.
Disagree.
Are we arguing about wet versus dry stuffing?
No.
No,
Oh.
we're arguing about calling it stuffing or calling it dressing when it's not been stuffed into a bird.
Yeah.
It's still the same stuff.
Pedantics.
I mean, flavor profiles are a bit more authentic when it's actually stuffed as opposed to dressed, but hey.
So, true. So, Cospain and I regularly, like usually a couple times a year, will have like a mini Thanksgiving, and we'll get like some turkey breast and actually make like
Ooh,
Thanksgiving dinner a couple of different times a year.
I'm down with
Just
that.
because I really enjoy the meal,
Because it's amazing.
right?
Dude, if pumpkin pie wasn't seasonal, I would be
You
a
can't
good
get
bit
pumpkin
heavier
pie
than
all
I
year
am
round.
right now.
No.
I love me
No,
some
I did
pumpkin
see a
pie.
pecan pie in Aldi today.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm very particular about pumpkin.
So's Carrie.
I need it. Also, this is probably going to be blasphemy to a lot of people, but I'm okay. Get your unfollow button ready. I prefer a store-bought pumpkin pie. I just do.
I mean,
There's something about the consistency of a store-bought pumpkin pie compared to like the looseness of a homemade pumpkin pie that I prefer.
I'm
Like
not gonna unfollow you.
It's a texture thing. I feel like
But
if you
this-
buy a store-bought pumpkin pie, it's like almost bordering on the texture of cheesecake, whereas when you make it homemade, it's like
Where have you been eating cheesecake?
have you ever had a pumpkin pie cheesecake?
yes,
my
I
wife makes the
have.
best one on the planet.
But I'm just saying, I feel like most of the time, whenever I've had people that know how to bake pies that bake like a pumpkin pie,
I feel
It
like
comes
there's been
out more
offense
like-
taken here.
it
So-
comes out more like sweet potatoes than it does like
You know what you're really telling
what
me
I think
is,
of pumpkin pie.
is I'm gonna have to plan a vacation to drive up that way and drop off a pumpkin cheesecake at your house.
I mean, listen, I am very happy to be proven wrong. Anytime. If you would like to send me samples of your pumpkin pie, I will eat them. I will.
You heard it-
that
you
is
heard
a-
it,
that
Carrie.
is that is
You
that
heard
is-
it.
that is a threat and a promise. I'll eat it.
We'll vacuum seal it, and I guess I'll mail it to you.
How to poison Knight. Send him poison.
Send him pumpkin pie. I know.
I'll
the-
send it with a.
I know.
I'll send it
Snow
with a
White
test
had
kit
a
if you want.
Snow White had an apple. Knight had pumpkin pie. What is it? It's it. Someday
Make a
I'll
contract.
pumpkin pie. Planning more art based on the campaign. You're ready? I like that. 2 more minutes.
Oh
and we'll
yeah,
jump back in.
your favorite subject Gotiruk is no longer there.
Apparently
love
he
sweet
is, though.
potato
How
pie.
the hell is he back? Oh, because it's the break screen. Damn it! We'd never be rid of him ever.
I thought you'd separated those into separate scenes, so you only had to do this once.
I did.
Clearly not enough.
I did, but I had to make the same scene because he went from Gotiruk to Thorin in the same episode. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to do that. So I had to make separate scenes. Apparently I didn't update the break scene. He'll go back to being Thorin shortly. And this will be cut out of the final video. So I'm covered. Don't at me. Actually, please at me. I'd love your ats. And your follows on Dungeon Nytes, please.
Slide into those DMs.
Slide into them DMs. So actually, in a couple things, right? These are good point of order house items. If y'all are aware, the Candlekeep Mysteries, which just came out, it's a new D&D official adventure book supplement, actually has a number of adventures going from level 1 all the way up through 20. And so they're all like little adventures that you can take your parties on depending on what level they are and obviously adapt them. It's a really, really neat book. That's actually what we're giving away, and the giveaway is currently live right now. You're going to get them
How do I participate, Knight?
and this lovely little set of dice along with it. I think those...
Yes, do tell. How does one participate in said giveaway?
One must follow us on the Twitters and looked at the pinned tweet. The pinned tweet will give you the keys to the kingdom.
There are
Or,
additional
you know,
ways to sign up.
I could just,
Signing in blank.
give you the link right there.
Works
Clicky linky.
No blood required. If you
No
sign up.
blood or poison required. There are 4 things you got to do to get in on the giveaway. You got to follow us on Twitter, follow us here, subscribe to us on the YouTubes,
Join the Zentaro.
and check out our monthly partner, Armada Games. Just visit their website. It's all you got to do. You got to buy nothing. You have to do nothing. It shouldn't cost you nothing. And then there's a bunch of other ways that you can get additional entries. Because, you know, stuff and things. But I think it's an awesome book.
Though if you do need some sexy dice, feel free to buy some.
If you do need some sexy dice, feel free to go to shoparmada.com and get yourself some dice. Because dice are nice.
Cataract,
Actually,
what are
I
you talking
believe
about?
it was
Nobody
these
joined the
ones that I was
Zentaro.
going to be giving away. These ones. Because they more match the color profile of the book.
Look,
These
Cataract
guys
does. Bamir
right
doesn't.
here.
It didn't happen.
Just wait, I'm gonna recruit Asteria to join the Harpers, and then we're gonna have some real fun with RP.
Oh boy.
I don't even think she would.
I don't
Like-
think she would either.
No.
No.
She was gonna maybe join the
Not
Emerald.
this season,
Emerald
she
Enclave.
won't.
Yeah, the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah.
But then,
However, we really-
then Rydolph went.
Just wait till Bamir turns on the persuasion button.
I'm thinking there might be other motivations for her to do the things and stuff, but hey, we'll see about that next season on Dungeon Nytes.
It's like, why are you calling out my plot points?
Maybe. Fun times indeed. You guys really gotta stop being funny when I'm being serious. Because if I do occasionally look at chat when I'm being serious and you guys are being
Sorry.
funny, I find it really difficult to keep my composure.
I saw you just like nope out on the Falcon Punch.
It wasn't. It was not
Falcon
Scooby Doo fashion.
Punch!
It
Well,
was
no,
totally
wasn't
Pink
that.
Panther.
It was more the
You're talking about the Falcon Punch.
no, the Falcon Punch for sure. But like the all of the I didn't even see that one.
I'm sorry, the Pink Panther sneaking around. Okay.
Do-do, do-do,
I can't-
do-do, 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 do-do.
no,
Do-do-do-do.
the first point was Leif went full on Eladrin. Halia still wants to meta magic Leif spell slots. I was like, damn it.
She's
I
got one
wanna
more
laugh.
chance.
I want to laugh.
I know.
Oh.
She's got one more chance.
Look, she doesn't
Yeah,
have enough
you know, he's
scales
not an
and
employer from
teeth
this
for
point
a
on.
leaf.
She'll interact with him one more time. Third time's
Nothing
the
to do with
charm,
that one,
maybe.
Bamira. It went from employer to like, hey, I'm. Imagine if you were like going to a job and you're just like, okay, yep, here's my 2-week resignation, and your boss just like, well, Bane, okay, and I'm like, what? It's just weird. Like, finds it very weird.
I mean, look, she's a super efficient lady.
There's only one way you're leaving the Zentarum.
That's right. It's fun.
To stab or
I'm,
get
I'm,
stabbed?
I'm not gonna make a penetration joke involving Ashin's arrows into Lace back, but we'll move on.
Oh, because they wouldn't land in the back. Be the backside. Anyway, let's go.
I believe we were talking and having a very endearing conversation in the middle of the garden
You guys were talking
About tea.
I needed a break. We needed a break, and you guys are talking about tea. I'm like, all right, this is the time. It's now or never. We're either talking tea, and I can interrupt the tea convo, or we are driving straight through this tonight.
So, you
Full
don't really
speed ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and bring us back here. I will go ahead and bring about your wondrous, your wondrous tones, and feel free to keep talking about your tea.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a favorite.
No. Not really.
What do you drink the most of?
Water?
Tea wise.
Oh, well, yeah. Huh. I don't know. Mint and jasmine are pretty steady.
This jasmine tea is tasty.
By the way, sorry if I didn't really tell you guys about this.
Oh,
Why Eladrin, Faith?
Well, you would kind of know why. You met him.
Mm.
Or know about him. He knows about your parents.
I've
I
never
really
met him.
didn't clarify how he knew all that. Anyway, yeah, this just seemed to make more sense, seeing as how I feel like I'm kind of closing this chapter of my life soon.
okay.
And I don't know. I mean, maybe in the previous form you guys saw, I mean, that wasn't the first one I ever did.
I mean, I'm not one to judge, right? So,
I'm not really sure what you would judge. I'm a changeling.
right. Well, I'm just saying, like, I accept you for who you are, not what you look like.
I appreciate it. But still, I probably could have given you guys a heads up instead of being to the funeral and being, hey, I'm an Eladrin.
I mean,
I was wearing the same clothes, though. I figured you guys can put it together. You guys know I'm
Yeah,
a changeling.
I would like to think that I kind of know you as a person.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't really matter what you look like. I would still know you as a person.
Gotiruk might have taken a minute to register.
You might have actually made him feel a little bit more comfortable because there'd have been another green person in the room.
I don't think that's how that worked with Gotiruk, to be honest.
You're probably right.
Also, I'm a little bit more pale green compared to Asteria.
I don't know. She was kind of pale. Of course, she's not green right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
No,
guess you're like a blue now, and a white.
This was only temporary because I was sad and I needed to work through some things mentally.
That's fair.
I'll be fine.
Well,
I'm concerned to see what you look like when you get angry.
do you turn to a red Eladrin?
Oh,
Would that be autumn?
I never have. Well,
Do autumn
There-
Eladrin get angry?
not really. I've never seen an autumn Eladrin get angry. It's more the summer Eladrin get angry.
Oh, okay.
They don't really
Yeah.
turn red. They're more like goldish hair, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I've seen them before, not in person, but
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I have my flask back?
oh, yeah, sorry, and tosses you the flask back.
I take it and I take a little sip of it.
There is nothing in there.
There's nothing in this. And I put it away. That's habit, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
so used to there being stuff in there that
once you start putting tea in there, it'll be full. Well, I mean, I haven't really. Bamir's not here, but he's probably doing important things. Thorn's kind of new, so he probably wouldn't really get it. But Asteria, I talked to you about this a little bit about me and the traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I told him yes.
I told him yes.
Did I get left out of something?
Well, you had experience with the traveler. The only reason I believe him is because he brought back some grass from the Feywild.
Oh.
Is
That blue grass that I put in the garden?
Yeah. It's right over there.
Has it done anything? Like, she planted it in the garden. And then I went to take care of some shit.
As a harmonica.
You're going to see a similar reaction to the mushrooms. Like it definitely took hold, but it's not like it's expanding. It's just kind of staying alive in place.
Okay. Yeah, that comes from the Feywild. She points to the bluegrass. Shows Ashin.
I was there for a bit. Also,
I mean-
the Nine Hells.
I've seen some pretty strange stuff in my life.
Bluegrass wasn't the weirdest.
You are fortunate to have direct audience with your deity.
Suppose?
I speak with Cheverash relatively often.
I mean, I can't just, like, call him here. Wait, actually.
You probably could.
Traveler, question. He's like, gotta go to voice meter. Wasn't planning this tonight.
Just pausing for dramatic effect. Leif, what do you need?
They can't hear this, can they? This
Oh,
is not
you
game.
wanted to bring them in on the conversation?
I mean, yeah, could you? That'd be actually, sure. But you can actually just come sit here with us if you want, as your weird shadowy thing with your hat.
I mean, I don't show my hat to just anyone, Leif.
Take your hat off then and come sit down.
I'm joking.
I'm saying this out loud. You guys will hear this.
Tell him he can have some tea.
I think he can hear you, Ashin.
You all are going to have a very weird, cold experience. And you're going to feel like you're in a bubble. And Leif, this is going to happen after you see kind of the traveler kind of snap his fingers, his shadowy fingers in front of you.
Hey there, you crazy kid. What's going on? I'm the Traveler.
Part of you.
Hi.
Hey there. First off, just would like to say in all sincerity, I'm very sorry for the passing of your friend. I've been following you guys, as you can probably assume, for some time now, and I was quite fond of him myself.
I'm picking all that up right now.
Hey, you said you knew my parents. How do you know my parents?
Ooh, see, look, I know a lot of things about a lot of people, and I don't quite want to spill the beans about that just yet. Listen, you've got your own set of issues at home we don't really need to get into. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ashin's gonna look directly at Asteria with like a raised eyebrow, like,
Yeah, this isn't me. I did not subtle cast magic or make an illusion. This is him.
What, Ashin, look, I know you talk with Chevrash, she's quite the stick in the mud, but, you know.
hey,
What? He is! It's always about vengeance and all of this. Listen to me, I'm the Dark Elf Lord of Vengeance.
whoa.
He knows
Whoa.
that I'm an asshole, don't worry about it. Anyway, what can I do for you all? My time is You know, I mean, I make time for Leif as...
You want some tea?
Pardon?
You want some tea?
I mean...
Take a moment. Take a load off.
I do like some tea. What is this? Is this entrapment here? Is this going on? Trying to drug me and take me? Look, I'm not Santa Claus, you know. You don't have to worry about whether I'm going to come down your chimney at night and give you presents. Like, what is this?
You guys, what's Santa Claus? Is that a fate thing?
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't know.
You'll find out about it, Leif, whenever we merge consciousnesses. I've already said too much. Anyway, what do you want?
Oh, anyway, yeah, this is the Traveler. I said yes to him, and I'm going to become him, but not...
Ashin goes to offer the Traveler his flask. Here, you want a drink?
It's empty.
Listen, Ashin, I don't know if you know how this whole god things work, but
just-
I know
I'm
that
just
that's
kidding.
empty.
I'm just
He
kidding.
just said he's been watching. Ashin.
Look, hey, I'm in a good
If
mood.
anything, I've already had a few of the ales in that tavern already, man. That good stuff is spicy.
Right? Isn't it tasty?
Yeah, quite.
You should tell Bamir. He doesn't think so.
It's alright. He has delicate sensibilities. Anyway, again, I'm going to ask one more time before I got to skedaddle. What is it that I can do for you?
Could you kind of explain to them a bit about what I'm going to be doing? I mean, I get that I'm going to become you, and then I'm going to be gone from here.
Gone's a bit of a misnomer. So, listen, as the Traveler, we are a bit,
Busy?
called where we're needed. As Leif becomes the Traveler and takes on that mantle, we will be fusing our consciousness with his, and ultimately he will then live on as the Traveler. He'll have access to an incredible amount of knowledge and power that is very hard to explain and put into words, but I can assure you this, he will be well taken care of and definitely on a different level than he is today.
I'm not going to worship you, Leif.
I don't really want people to.
Yeah, there's no
But can I
groveling. We don't like it when people grovel. Really, we're just trying to do good as we travel and learn through things through time and help where we can. Look, we're not a malevolent being. I understand that I'm all shadowy and everything. You know, when you go to different realms, you maybe dabble and drink or eat a little something you should have, and hey, you live and learn, and that's why we have multiple lives. But point is, Leif is going to have responsibilities to things beyond your comprehension, different realms, different times, different...
Can I still talk to him? He's my friend. I don't want to lose him too.
Well, of course you can be friends. I've got all kinds of friends. Like we already established, I know Asteria's parents.
Oh, so you're friends with her parents?
Anyway, so, history. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah,
that's
like you said.
essentially what Leif is going to be doing without, telling you anything because it's kind of, secret. If I gave away all the secret sauce, then no one would want to buy it, right? So,
To be fair,
anyway.
not a lot of people worship the Traveler.
More and more every day. I don't know why. It's not exactly like we're out there evangelizing.
Well, I mean, you kind of went from sword, pulling out manticore teeth, ominousness, rewriting my magic system and caused me a horrible lot of pain, which, thank you, by the way, it worked out. And now this. So, not like Sahanin making that. And
Listen, Sahanin is basically mom, alright? Like, she's very nurturing. Our magic's different. We typically have to brute force some things that other people might have the ability to do. Like Bahamut's all big and shiny and everything. You get it after a while.
I mean, you're the only god, to my recollection, that I've seen in the flesh.
Well, it kind of and tries to like put his hand through the traveler, it's like the shadowy form.
I don't
Okay, so
Hey,
not
no touching.
not flesh.
Gonna
Okay,
throw
not
off
flesh.
the groove.
Like through the shoulder, but yeah. Well, anyway, thanks. I just wanted you to kind of help explain why I'm going to not be here in the future.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more that Leif is going to understand that I simply can't put into words. It's literally passed down experience that becomes part of his conscious being. The poles to different realms, dimensions, times, the ability to sense when you're needed and be able to help in certain instances. It's a very unique type of life, but I can assure you, Leif will still be alive and well and aware of himself. He'll just be more. So
When is this going to happen?
whenever
Yes.
he wills it.
Oh, like I could just like now be like,
I mean, technically, yes.
oh, okay. How about after the dragon? We'll talk about it. But that's when I'm thinking. I don't think there's really anything after that I can really think of. I mean, it was either T-cart, travel the world, and worlds. And I could travel the worlds, and then I could just manifest a T-cart wherever I go anyway.
Sure. Why not?
So
It
the
better
other one
have-
seems like
I better be able to find your tea in my travels if I decide to travel.
I've got a plan. So, just leaving little gifts wherever I go.
Okay.
Well, seeing as how he took it to the grave, I guess I'll share it with you guys. So, do you remember Nomengard?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
I left a little bit of a signature inside of their vault. I don't think they found it yet. Gotiruk knew about it.
Do I need to worry about like an army of gnomes showing up at the front door?
Not
Well,
in
if any-
this universe. Anyway, look, I gotta go. I'm being called to a different place, but
Okay, have fun.
just know everything will be fine. It's gonna work out as it's meant to, and I've already seen things, and they're not all bad. Catch you guys later.
Oh, yeah, no. If anyone should be worried, it's Droop. I signed Droop's name in Goblin. Droop was here.
Why would you do
Droop
that?
doesn't travel much anymore. Yeah, I think he's fine.
I think he's okay. I don't think they know who Droop is.
I think he's fine. Or he will be fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I tried.
we're talking about gnomes. I'm pretty sure Droop would beat the shit out of them anyways.
They seem to have a lot of, like, stuff. Like the
Floaty things?
crossbow thing.
I
That
was
rotated?
there.
Also, well, I guess most of them did get eaten by mimics.
Yeah. Didn't Gotiruk get shot in the butt?
Well, what time?
Okay. Fair point.
But yeah, that was a traveler. That's kind of what I'll be doing, but I'm probably gonna be less of that personality and more kind of like this. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a bunch of things in my head. I might get a little weird.
As long
I-
as you don't forget his life. And you feel like you're not being forced into this.
Not really. I've always been kind of just going place to place, and this seems fun. So, I'm not gonna just like never see you guys again.
Well,
And now,
I hope not.
actually, there's a bright side to this. Me being the traveler, I'll probably die eventually, or be merged, or whatever kind of they do. Regardless, I'm no longer going to only live like another like 60 to 70 years, and you guys both live forever. Not forever. I know you guys live like hundreds of years though. So I actually have more time with you now.
Eladrin lived a long time. Not gonna lie.
Like I'll actually have more time with you by not being around with you anymore, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I wish Bamir was here for this talk.
Probably should have invited him.
He was having
he
fun
could
in the
have seen the
tavern.
traveler, and we could have proven him that bad things.
Well, in hindsight,
He doesn't believe us.
Yeah, I mean, when I become the traveler, then I can just show up to Bamir whenever I want.
You see, like, it's pretty cool that you can do that. I can't just call on Cheverash and ask him to show up whenever he wants. I can talk to him, though.
I think that's probably why he kind of shows up. So I don't like bother him all the time. Wouldn't that be kind of annoying if you just had like a sending
think
stone
he
that you just
just
called
likes you.
24/7? Maybe. He seems a little exasperated with me.
I really only raid a seconding when they really need her aid.
Yeah.
I don't do it all the time.
I mean, I've I have followed Cheverash for
All your life, really.
so 200 years, give or take. A few.
As you all are talking back in the garden, you're going to hear the town bell begin to ring.
Oh, like the bad bell ring?
The bad bell ring.
Oh. No.
What the fuck now?
You're going to see people rushing towards the town center.
I'm running.
As you get there, you see a contingent of guards. Some throwing armor on, others gathering armaments. Seem to be running to defensive positions.
I'm looking for Moira.
It takes a bit, but Moira makes her way to the center. She comes from the western side of town.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Oshin. There's a dragon sighting. We think it's Cryovain.
Where?
Close.
How long ago?
Moments. That's why we rang the bell.
I guess we need to get moving.
What
The
about
men are
Bamir and
already in
Thorin?
defensive positions.
Oh, Bamir's running up too. He heard the bell.
Someone might need to go shake Thorin awake.
Yeah, where is Thorin?
I kind of put him to bed.
Oh, should we just let him? No, probably not.
No, I'll be right back. I'll go get him.
Okay. Guy glances at Asteria.
And I will run back to my room where he is. I'm not even going to spare the door. I'm just going to kick it.
As you're inside, who's outside?
Melee, Flaif, and Bamir? Right?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be aware of what's going on? Did you stay in the garden or did you run with Oshin?
While she went
With-
into the thing, we were staying out and we were trying to probably either be in the garden or be where we can see.
We went with him into the town center when he was talking to Moira.
Yes.
I need
Correct.
both of
Yeah.
you to give me a perception check.
Oh no. Bamir
Me
too?
too, or
Yes.
All right then. Time for Leif to roll good. No.
It did not show up.
Yours was 17?
Yes, it did.
So don't mind.
Did it?
It showed up, Carrie. Yeah.
It showed up.
I don't see it in the
You got a
thing.
25.
Yeah.
Asterius, you look up in the sky. You see a shadowy figure eclipse the Bear constellation briefly, moving west to east. You lock onto it with your eyes and follow it as it sails just south of town and then flies in a northeastern direction and keeps going.
Is it looking
Everyone
for
else
us?
around you is still running. People are starting to make panicked, rushed noises.
Knows where we are.
Well, I ain't flying away from the town.
I mean, he knew before we were.
Yeah.
I mean, he attacked us.
What's in that direction?
The
She's
east?
talking about the northeast, the direction that it flew to. at
Those are the
end.
mountain range and also Coneyberry. Well,
More
East, mostly east is mountains. Northeast-ish is Coneyberry. North is just the forest.
Hmm.
Are we sure that was Cryovain?
It was just a shadow. I couldn't.
Oh, you know.
We
Hysteria.
knew. Okay. Well. Nope, it was definitely Cryovain. I don't know why he's flying to Coneyberry.
Ashin, you and Thorin probably come down at this point and are coming outside and see Bamir, Asteria, and Leif just kind of standing rather nonchalantly in the town center.
In the process of that, I would be donning my armor, which was in my room.
Sure.
Asteria will describe what she saw. The Cryovain flying went to the northeast.
Hey, Thorin. You were really drunk.
Yeah,
I really need you to be sober right now.
yeah, I'm.
Leif
Fine.
is going to cast Prestidigitation in your face, and you get smelling salts.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
No problem.
You awake?
Yep. Fight.
It goes away.
Oof.
So you said it went northeast to Coneyberry, so that's kind of where it seems like it went.
People around you were still panicking, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, you could tell
Did
them.
we at
that-
least tell? Well, I'll go find.
Well, we don't know if it's
Moira.
gone for good or if it was just kind of scouting or.
Asteria saw it, was able to follow it until she lost sight of it. It did not seem like it was coming back.
No, she'll go find Moira and tell her what she saw.
Asteria, you sure you saw it?
I'm sure I saw it. I'm not sure if it's coming back, but it's gone for now.
We'll keep extra guard posted tonight, but I'm glad it was just a close call. After last time, I'm not too keen on having to face that thing head to head.
While everybody's talking, I'm going to be utilizing primeval awareness to sense whether that dragon is still within a mile.
Let's go way outside of a mile.
Is it your
Am I-
favorite?
We're
Yeah.
in my favored terrain, so it would be up to 6 miles.
It is potentially outside of 6 miles. If not, very faint.
We should, Asteria
Hmm?
gets the scale out.
Hmm. Ooh, have we rested since the fight?
Yeah, this is a new day.
Is it a new day?
Because we had the funeral in the morning, and
We had a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure we all have levels of exhaustion.
I don't. Oh, I do. I don't. Yes. Wait. Yes. Yes.
I'm pretty sure none of us slept.
Um.
We haven't slept yet
I thought,
because we had the funeral,
Time, though, so.
and then
Oh, we had sleep time. Everybody gathered together the following morning.
no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You didn't
No,
have
we
sleep
worked
time.
with you overnight at the. We did not have
Uh-huh.
sleep time.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm tired.
We got together in the morning. All the crowd was there.
Yes. Because we went through.
We did the whole funeral thing and did the whole party thing, and
We left with
Here we
you
are.
guys sitting under the tree, and then you guys came to the tavern, and everything has been happening in the middle of the night.
Oh,
we are.
Asteria.
Bamir at least is at the end of his rope.
It's a great idea,
I
Leif,
haven't gotten
but
exhaustion yet.
I think we all need some sleep.
Thorin, you can give yourself a short rest.
Definitely need some sleep.
Crop doesn't even click a button. He's just like, yeah.
Literally
happened.
nothing changes.
He slept.
I got a nap.
Not, I mean, you stave off exhaustion, I think, right?
No.
No.
Do you
Long
not?
rest only.
That's
No,
your
long
turn.
rest only.
Well, Thorin didn't stay
And
up all night, I
actually,
don't
he
think.
doesn't get a short rest. He didn't get a short rest because he kept his plate mail on. Or his plate armor.
True.
I don't
You can
think
do a
he's in
short rest
exhaustion
with plate mail.
territory
You just can't take
yet.
a long rest with plate.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Because you're not moving.
I will definitely try in the morning, but we
Yeah,
need
that-
some sleep.
That's fine. I mean, you only have to trance.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh wow! Ooh. Oh yeah, you
what's up?
said that, and now it's really hit me. Have I been up for a
We've been up for a while.
day and
Mhm.
a half?
Yeah.
Oh,
I am again looking for Moira in the immediate area, if she's still here.
Yep. She's still here.
Moira, we, and I'll kind of like point to our small group, really need to rest, or we're going to be worthless.
It's alright, Oshin. I've already doubled the guards in all the main outposts, and we're keeping the focus on the north and the east.
I'm going to stay out on the green tonight. So if you need me, I'm here.
If we need you, we're going to ring the bell, but I think we'll be okay. Seems like he was just passing by.
I'm a fucking killer.
Hope you do.
Ashina, you're just going to stay out on the green alone tonight?
I had kind of thought so.
Okay. Well, I mean, the bell will ring.
Go get some sleep, guys.
yeah. Let's get together in the morning and figure out what we're gonna do.
And as I would assume that we're sort of standing on the green right now anyways, I'm going to sit right where I'm at and enter my trance.
Okay.
Oh man, guys. Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Sirius
Yeah.
actually will go to the trance in her room for once. She's
Mm.
fucking tired.
I guess we were all walking together, but Leif was gonna like go towards the garden. Then you're like going up the stairs. He's super confused. It's like, wait, guess I'll be in my room tonight. He will go up to his room.
I wasn't going to, but I think we're going to call it there for tonight.
Okay.
So thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out tonight for more Dungeon Nytes Fist of Phandalin campaign.
Sword.
Please. Sword.
Next season.
It's the Fist of Phandalin campaign. You can be the Sword of Phandalin in the group, but we're still the Fist of Phandalin campaign. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more notification icons so you can see when things come out latest. Also, you can go ahead and follow us on Patreon. Support us there to get instant access to VODs as soon as they are done with live shows and a couple other extra goodies every month, depending on what tier you support us at. We love your faces, everybody. We'll catch you guys next time. And that just stopped the recording, but we're still streaming. So, hi.
I had a feeling
Wow.
when I said sword right there, right after you said fist, of like I had a picture in my head of like the word fist and then a piece of tape, sword.
Sword. Yeah. Just
Dude, when you said sword, I imagined your bowstring snapped.
sword.
I might have suggested the sword thing so that Knight would just have to recreate all of his overlays again.
Yeah, that was my goal.
I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Till next season. Nightmare. Yeah, I think we need to do that. So I'm trying to plan out. We were actually talking about this before the show. So again, apologize for being a little late tonight, guys. We're getting close. Just as a I guess kind of a heads up for all the faithful here. We're getting close to the end of this season of the campaign. So if you really want to categorize kind of the story arcs, right? The first one was kind of the formulation of the party and, you know, saving Gundren and stopping Nesnar the Black Spider and kind of taking control of the Wave Echo Cave and kind of bringing prosperity back to Phandalin. And we started on 10:10 Eastern, slowly been getting later and later as the campaign goes. Well, sometimes when people don't show up till 10:30, you can't start until 11. Anyway, point is that we're getting close.
I know you're not ready by then anyway.
I actually am very close to ready now because I don't have to do a whole lot.
Well, yeah, I meant like tonight.
Yeah, like fix overlays.
I think I did like 2-3 reminders of like, hey, 11. Hey, 11:15.
Well, so the reason that we were late tonight is that I
Was
needed
cataract.
to discuss with everyone.
Yes, yeah.
No, I needed to
That was
discuss
part of
with everyone kind of where we want to head and how we want to tackle the kind of the conclusion of this because we're getting very close. Maybe probably I'm thinking maybe another 2 sessions, depending on how long we can go, and that might be it for this season. And then we're gonna figure out where we take the story from here, whether we continue on, whether we take a break and do some other things in the meantime and revisit. So if you have thoughts, feel free to drop them in Discord on what you guys would like to see, and you know, stay involved. But I'm getting excited and a little nervous that we're getting close to the end of this season because it means big scary things that I'm not necessarily ready for at this point. But yes, so that's the plan. So if you guys have been wondering what's going on or are we getting close to the things, I think the general consensus is we're getting close to big baddie time. And it's going to get interesting real fast.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
They're like, it's fine. Oh, they don't know, though, chat. They don't know. They don't know what I have in store for them. Anyway, so let's go find somebody to raid. I think there might be a Robert currently live.
She do be live.
There is a live Robert.
We're gonna go past the love to the live Robert, who is sans hat tonight. Just rocking the sexy pony.
Yeah, there is no hat.
Sans captain hat.
Oh,
Da fudge.
who's driving this ship?
Who is driving this ship indeed? But
Who's
I
driving
appreciate
car?
you
Oh my
guys for
God,
being
Bear's
here.
driving car. How can this be?
I know. Once again, Upcast crew, thank you guys so much for that raid. You guys are awesome. If you guys don't follow them, go ahead and do the things. They run a really homebrew kind of campaign in a cool world, and they have 2 DMs because they have such a large number of stuffs that they cover and lots of players. So really neat. In fact, you should go check out the VOD on the Night Tide channel from last Wednesday, or from this past Wednesday, because we talked a good bit about stuffs and things. Anyway, love
Also,
you guys.
make sure you check out our partner for the month, Armada Games.
That's right. One last plug for Armada Games. Make sure you're checking them out. If you're local to the Tampa area in Florida, you should go check them out in person. If not, you should at least go check out shoparmada.com. All right, here we go. Rating the Robert. They're doing some Rime of the Frostmaiden, which you can catch on Monday night right back here on this channel. Love your faces, everybody. I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.